Hey everyone, Thomas64 here, and today we're back with some more Crash Bandicoot Warped, part of the Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy for the Sony PlayStation 4. Now, we managed to finish up everything in the Middle Eastern Warp Room. And now, because even though we won't finish everything in here in the Mystic Warp Room, we will be able to get a lot of the stuff. And especially since now that we have the final color gem, we can be able to finish everything later. Because now we can access the secret level that hides within the mysteries behind Dino Might. But that's not what we're going to show off. We're going to show off the gems and the relics within this warp room here. And then once that's done, we'll do the same over in the other warp room. However, something I haven't mentioned before is that unlike the one in the Mystic Warp Room, the one in this part, and the one in the previous part with the Middle Eastern Warp Room, we can't get both of the gems in this level until after we get the relics. That one's going to be different, but we're not here to talk about that one. We're here to talk about this one. So let's shut up, and more importantly, let's get warped. I am feeling it today. Now, there's one thing about this warp. There's one thing about this level that's very like when it comes to getting everything in the gem that's different than well, pretty much almost every other level. Because this one and the other one we'll see later in the next warp room is the fact that there is going to be a little bit of backtracking involved in getting both of the gems at the same time. But only a little bit, because it won't be nearly as much as in Future Frenzy. I almost screwed it up again. So today I realized that this the dinosaur's name isn't Eggipus West. That's just the name of the level. I thought it'd be the technical name for this creature too, but no. Believe it or not, the actual name for this is just Baby T. Who would have guessed that? Like, without looking it up, who would have guessed that? Well, I mean, if you played the original, it's not like you could have all looked it up. Now, internet wasn't that big a thing back then. Okay. Now we gotta go all the way back and make it back to the checkpoint. I'll be a little bit careful, because I didn't get that checkpoint from before. This is probably like the worst. This is like the only worst part about it. But once I do get the checkpoint, I won't have to worry about it. Here we go. Because if I do happen to die here, Baby T here will be able to respawn right by the checkpoint. Oh, there goes chance number one. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about the enemies because I already did get them with Baby T, and they don't respawn back. I knew that was gonna happen. Like, it's one of those flame pits I always manage to hit. Oh, by the way, you can't increase the speed of Baby T by holding the R2 button like you could with Crash and Coco, or Pearl, really. Okay. Now, I think I died right here. Yep. Oh, I didn't get that one. I think that's the last pit before. Yep. Whew. But now that that's taken care of, and ladies and gentlemen, the gem root of Dino Might. Now, I do have to apologize for not uploading. Well, actually, I was supposed to upload by today, like get the recording done by yesterday and stuff like that. But as nature would have it, when it comes to games, I kind of got distracted. And no, not with Puyo Puyo Tetris. Okay, it was a little bit of that, but it was also because of Splatoon 2. It's been something I've been waiting for since, you know, ever since they really announced it for the Switch. And it's one of the main games I've been playing since. Like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has been that game I've been playing for like a couple of days, and then just play it in short bursts. But even with like all the DLC that they have going for it, and possibly in the future, I just can't really be bothered with that one as much. I don't know. I just haven't been anticipating Mario Kart anymore since it was just the same as 8. You know, obviously since it was since it is just a remade version of it. Okay. You'll see that. What is it? You'll see that particular pterodactyl later. Okay. I do remember the pattern here a little bit, but it's not like it's gonna matter anyway because, alright. Particularly because, one, this is the end of the gem route. Two, we can't go this way because this is only gonna be a continuation of the level, so it'd just be a waste of time. Quite literally. But now that we got the backtracking portion out of the way, we can breeze through the rest of this level with ease. Because I do have a bit of a pattern memorized for when it comes to the Triceratops section coming up later. Yeah, that one right there. I'd feel bad for him if it weren't for the fact that he tried squishing me in the process. Now there's not really much to say here in the bonus round because, like, not because it's short, but because really there's only one power up they require, and it's the one we get from the very beginning of the game. I don't think that's how they wanted you to do it, but you get all three of them anyway, so it's like, why not? Alright, now I'm back to 99. There was a trophy for getting 99 lives in all games. So don't just go for a one and done if you plan on doing it in the first, second, or third game. Alright, now I won't run here because even though I do have the pattern memorized, I don't have the reaction time ready for it. I'm going to need to when it comes to the relics, so I'll have to suck it up later. I think there was supposed to be like a crap ton of nitros over here, but because of the nitro switch, we're done! Okay, so, now to talk about the relics. I don't think I have to worry too much about the relics in this warp room, except for maybe Deep Trouble, and more likely freaking Road Crash. But like, Road Crash here isn't as hard as it was with Hog Ride, because Hog Ride you needed to be precise while you were boosting. But here, you just gotta make sure you make the right turns, get all the boxes, all that jazz. So, with that said, because this is mainly for Crash, I'm gonna use Crash for this warp room. Then we're gonna do Coco, mainly Coco in the next one, just like the normal playing it normally. So let's get running. Okay. Alright, Crash, that was inappropriate, but we managed to get through all this just fine. Now, Road Crash did... Well, not Road Crash. Actually, yeah, Road Crash. Road Crash did give me a little bit of trouble, as expected. And High Time did a little bit too, but that was just because I was playing so bad. But, now that that's over, we'll be able to see you guys. At least I'll be able to see you guys within the Ancient Warp Room next part. But, before we even end off the part, it is time I show you the secret level I mentioned way back when. So, I will see you guys when we get to that Triceratops checkpoint at the bonus. Well, not the bonus, but the gem room. Okay, so here we are. And yep. Now, believe it or not, this is the only level in the entire game that has no boxes. So, you can be able to get the gem here and the time relic if you're fast enough. But, we're not going to take care of that. Okay, so, in the next part, let's end this off officially. In the next part, we'll be able to take care of the Ancient Warp Room. Of course, we're going to do that with Coco since she didn't get the spotlight in this part. So yeah, see ya.